Hi everybody, welcome back. Welcome to the new week. I apologize for my voice. I've got a cold. I don't normally get colds, so my throat's a bit sore. Let's do our weekly Lenormand horoscopes. Let's start with Aries and work our way through to Pisces. All right, Aries. You either got to be quite determined or dogged about something, or this is just something to do with a friend. Okay, there's a burden around this. Someone's causing a burden. There's a burden regarding a friendship. With somebody who's quite probably quite difficult to deal with. Okay, but there is an opportunity coming your way, and it's going to bring some luck and some hope. So that's nice. So you've got an opportunity coming your way regarding this friendship, this person. Just be persistent with this, hang in there with this, because this person does feel like a burden. It feels like their friendship is a bit of a burden because they're kind of a little bit of a difficult person to manage. They're quite used to getting their own way around things, so you might often be the person in the relationship who kind of gives in and lets them sort of have things their way. So what's coming for you this week is that there's going to be an opportunity coming your way. It's going to give you a little bit of hope regarding this friendship. So maybe it's some kind of opportunity. Let's have a look. What is this opportunity? Okay, so it's coming your way via a woman. Okay, and it's going to be some kind of news, you're going to learn something about this person. So that might actually be enlightening for you and help you, to help you understand why it is that this person who's kind of difficult to deal with is difficult to deal with. So it might have something to do with their financial situation that's making them quite difficult to manage, quite a difficult friend to kind of hang out with and be around. So this opportunity that's coming your way is going to give you some clarity around this person and their situation. It's either a woman who's your friend is either a woman who's kind of a little bit difficult to deal with, or the news that this news that you're kind of involved in, or this conversation that you're involved in that you find out about this person, is you're going to have a conversation with a woman that's going to bring you some kind of clarity around what it is that's going on with this person. But it does feel as though this person this friend of yours is a little bit difficult to deal with because they've got a bit of a financial issue, which is a bit of a burden for them. So you will get some kind of clarity around this situation, which is going to help you to hang in there with that friendship, because it feels as though you don't want to let go of that friendship, but they're just kind of a bit of a cross to bear at the moment. They're making it hard for you to engage with them. All right, Taurus, what have you got coming up this week? Let's have a look-see. All right, you've got good news coming your way. Okay, it's a letter or an email or potentially a letter, something that's coming to your house, something's coming to you regarding a friend, regarding a guy. Okay, so either a man is going to send you some good news that's coming your way. He's either a friend, or this is news that's coming your way to you is about a friend, a male friend. Looks as though the person, you've known them quite a long time. You've got quite a long-standing relationship. It does feel like it's an older man. So you're going to get some good news coming your way about an older man this week. Your friendship with this older man. So it's either coming from him or it's about him, but it's going to be good news coming your way. Okay, and it could have something to do with an obstacle, some kind of barrier that you guys have had in your friendship. Yeah, but that barrier is going to be, so it's going to remove this good news that's coming your way regarding this man or from this man, is going to help you to reinvigorate this friendship that you have, which is really nice because there has been some kind of barrier to your friendship. There's been a barrier, either you haven't been communicating as much as you'd like to, or the message itself has taken a little while to get through to you. It may have been lost in the mail, or there's been some kind of issue technically with this. It hasn't got to you, but you're definitely going to hear from this person or about this person who you consider quite a good friend of yours, who you've had known for quite a long time. That's coming your way this week. So that's good news for you guys. Taurus. That was Taurus, yeah. So let's have a look at Gemini. What's Gemini got coming up this week? Gemini. What have you guys got happening this week? Let's have a look-see. Okay, let's have a look-see. February, first week of February, so that's really nice. February, okay, what do you guys got coming up, Gemini? Oh, you're going to get some enlightenment. It's coming down upon you. Oops. All right, something to do with the social situation. So this could be something that you learn about online, like through social networking, or just while you're networking amongst your friends and colleagues. Okay, and it's regarding you've either been in two minds about something or someone, or there's been some kind of disagreement. If it's online, it could be an online kind of argument that's been going on, but in some sense, you're going to be enlightened about something to do with this. Oh, wow. Again, it's got to do with a friend. So, yeah, definitely you may actually have either been in two minds about whether this friend was actually loyal to you. You're going to find out this week. Or you may have had a disagreement with this friend. And if so, you're going to understand what that disagreement was about. And okay, it's going to bring an end to this confusion that you had, like this dispute. It's going to bring an end to this dispute. So you're going to be enlightened. How are you coming about that? All right, it does have to do with reputation. So something to do with your reputation has caused some kind of conflict for you. It's caused arguments for you. That's coming to an end this week, so just hang in there, because you're going to find out what actually this is really about. And it does feel as though it's about your reputation. So you've been either concerned about your reputation, or people have misunderstood you, which has given you a kind of reputation that's not really deserved for you. You're going to get some good news about this, and it's going to be enlightening for you. So it'll help you to understand why people have perhaps been arguing with you. It'll become clearer to you this week. You will get a message, and it's going to take away, it'll remove that kind of argumentative situation, and it will clear things up for you, and people will get a better understanding of who you are, and they'll recognize that actually you just want to be friends with them. So that's nice. That'll be all clarified this week, and it'll actually be nice, and it'll bring more joy into your interactions, like your social interactions. It'll just feel less stressful, less conflicted, less disputes going on, and it'll be quite enlightening, and it'll be refreshing for you. It'll be like a new beginning to do with your reputation as well. Other people are going to take that on board. Gemini. Okay, Cancer. Let's have a look at you guys, Cancer. What's going on for you this week? For little Cancer. Let's make sure I shuffle these properly. Little Cancer monkeys, little crabs. What's going on for you this week? So I think the moon's like about halfway. We're coming up to a full moon next week, I think. So that'll be nice and interesting. Not sure, can't remember what sign it's in, but we'll have a look at that anyway when it happens. Okay, Cancer, what's going on for you? Okay, again, socially, you're very active socially this week, so that's going to be the focus for you, for social situations. All right, and there's going to be some kind of correspondence coming your way in there regarding social situations for you. It's going to take away somehow from something. So something's going to be removed. All right, and you're going to have to navigate this somehow. It's going to be trick. There's going to be like a little bit of maneuvering around this. Okay, and it's going to bring you some clarity. So let's have a little look-see here. In the social situation, you're going to get some kind of correspondence that you're going to need to navigate because it's removing a little bit of your clarity. Okay, so you might actually be a little bit confused by some kind of social situation this week, some kind of social message that you get. This, again, could be online. It could be amongst your friends, your network of people. You're going to hear something or read something that's going to be a little bit difficult for you to navigate, to work your way around, to kind of get your head around and to work through. And it's going to actually detract from your clarity around a situation. So let's have a little look about what we can do with that. Okay, right. It's going to detract from your clarity around which path to take. So it looks as though you're thinking about going in a certain direction, and some kind of correspondence is going to come your way that you're going to have to really think about, because it's actually taking away your clarity, which is essentially confusing you about which way to go with something. It's to do with your reputation, so this could actually be again a work situation here. Okay, and it's going to be enlightening. All right, so that's a bit of a paradox, because it's going to take away your clarity about which direction to take, but at the same time that's going to be an enlightening situation. So obviously there's some kind of lesson in this for you, in terms of if this communication that comes your way makes you so confused about which direction to take, and the impact that that's going to have on your how you're understood and how you're known. Think about why, if you can think about why this correspondence is so disruptive to you, that could actually in itself be an enlightening situation. So look at this, look at what happens here as an opportunity for you to do some kind of self-reflection on why perhaps you're so easily influenced by the social, have a little think about why you're so easily influenced by what's happening socially around you. Like why something that somebody says or something that somebody writes is so easily able to take you off your path. Okay, that was a bit confusing, but I feel as though what you just need to do is when this arises and when you're feeling doubtful about the path that you've taken, that in itself is the enlightening lesson. So you need to do some kind of self-reflection about that, Cancer. Okay, Leo, what have you guys got going on? Okay, again, workplace reputation. Okay, so there's some gossip, which is causing you some anxiety. It feels like, there's definitely, you're feeling this gossip is causing you to feel like burdened. So either somebody's involving you in some kind of gossip in the workplace regarding somebody else, or you're feeling as though there's gossip in the workplace that's affecting your reputation in the workplace, and it's really feeling like a heavy cross to bear for you. It's definitely feeling oppressive for you. It's definitely clouding you. So whether you're actually involved in this gossip, it could be that you're actually involved in this gossip, which is feeling oppressive for you, but you don't quite know how to disentangle yourself from that situation, because you do know that that's actually going to come back and affect your reputation in the workplace. And it is definitely in the workplace, and it's potentially going to relate to financial concerns. Okay, so you're either involved in gossip there, or you are aware of gossip around perhaps somebody else's financial situation. There might be some kind of gossip, but just be aware that if you're involved in that kind of gossip, that that kind of labels you as a particular kind of person in the workplace, and that is that's going to be an oppressive cross to bear. You don't want to be known as that person, okay? Yeah, it will present an obstacle to you if you engage in that kind of thing. So there is some kind of good news coming though, so that's nice. And there will be a proposition. So perhaps if you can just be conscious of trying to disentangle yourself from this situation, it's going to open up these opportunities for you to actually be recognized, for your reputation to take a different light, and this message that comes your way might actually be the thing that kind of instigates you into changing that up for you. And it could actually have to do with some kind of it's either coming from somebody who's perhaps your boss, somebody in a position of power there, but it's also going to have something to do with your finances. So just be aware of that. You don't want to be your own obstacle here. You don't want to be the obstacle that's going to stop you from actually advancing in the workplace because you're seen as being part of what's happening over here, this kind of this kind of gossipy thing that's going on. It's something that you just want to be aware of this week. If you feel as though other people are gossiping about you in the workplace, the message that there's good news coming your way and you actually are going to be offered something from somebody that's going to actually somehow relate to your financial situation. So if people are gossiping around you, it could be just that they're jealous because they realize that you're actually going to be made an offer. And this gossip is an obstacle for that, but it's okay because the people who actually really matter see this for what it is, and you're going to be, the offer's coming your way anyway, so don't worry about that. But just try not to involve yourself in it, and try not to let it get into your head too much, because it's just clouding things for you, when actually the people who matter in this scenario can actually see things for what it is. So they're still willing to recognize you for who you actually are, and they will make an offer for you, to you, excuse me. All right, so that was Leo. Virgo. Let's do Virgo. What have you guys got going on this week, Virgo? Okay, a little bit of luck coming your way this week. Okay, and it could have something to do with a disagreement or an argument that's been going on. Yeah, definitely. There's been an obstacle around you, some kind of disagreement or an argument that's been going on around you, and it's affecting your luck. Okay, and so you've been engaged with some kind of argument or disagreement with somebody who's very good at talking their way around situations. So it's probably been like a real obstacle to your peace of mind. So that's kind of what's on your mind at the moment. All right, so it's if you're a man, then this is just about you, but it could actually be that a man is this person who you've been having this argument with, and they've been blocking you from feeling fortunate in some way. The disagreement is really, it's an obstacle to you just feeling fortunate and enjoying things. Okay, so it could actually feels like it's around a decision, a choice that was made. So perhaps this person disagreed with this choice that you made, and they're trying to block you. They're trying to be quite clever about it as well, because they're quite good with their words and with the way that they frame their argument. And so they're actually an obstacle. They don't want you to have made the choice that you made, even though this choice to you feels as though it's actually a good choice. Because this choice to you feels as though it is opening a doorway to another direction. So if you're in a relationship with a man, he actually might be feeling as though you've chosen to go another direction, because this is what's causing the argument, and he's feeling as though he wants to block the doorway for you to go down this new direction. Yeah, and it's really weighing on your mind. It's really oppressing you. It's really making you feel it's just really distracting you. And this guy, it's like he's just kind of like using his ability to just talk at you to stop you from taking advantage of what it is that you've this opportunity that's come your way. It's actually a kind of a lucky opportunity that's come your way, and you really just want to take advantage of it and go for it. It's going to be something that takes you in a different direction, probably a direction away from him, which is what he's concerned about and why he's trying to so hard to keep you in the situation. He's using every tactic that he can think of to keep you in the situation, and it feels really oppressive to you. And that's probably what he's meaning to do, because he's got you in two minds about whether or not to take this path. But if you can have a moment where you get some clarity away from this person, this pathway is an opportunity for you, and it's lucky. So go right ahead with it, Virgo. What do we got now? Librans. Libra. Let's have a look at you guys. Libra. What have you got going on this week? Libra. What have you got going on this week? I want to go there. Okay, you got some good news coming your way. All right, and it's going to end. It's going to end something for you guys quickly, but it's good news. But it's going to end something that was given to you somehow. Okay. Yeah, it's really going to end it. You're going to cut it off quick, and it's going to... so someone's made a proposal to you, and you're just not into it at all. You do not want anything to do with this, and you're just going to shut it down real quick and permanently. You don't want anything to do with it. Okay, so and you're determined that you don't want anything to do with this message. You don't want to know about it. I wonder what the message is about. Wow, okay, so you really don't want to know about it. And if you in any way get involved in it, it's just going to cause disagreement. Okay, that's interesting. That's pretty definitive. You guys are just going to shut something down before it even begins, really. And you're adamant about it. No two ways about it, because you feel as though in some way it's taking something away from you. Taking away your luck. Taking away your feeling of hope. All right, so and this is quite interesting. Someone's offering you something. You're getting some kind of news. News is coming your way, and it is some kind of proposal, and you don't want to know about it. It's not. You're just not interested at all. And when you decide that, when you shut it down, you do it like really. Bam, like you just shut it down. That's it. There's not even any avenue for this person or for this thing to in any way kind of reemerge, because you're shutting it down. It's going to cause some kind of disagreement for sure. It's going to detract from something as well, but you feel as though it's better to do that than to lose your sense of hope. So perhaps this message that's coming from you is from somebody who wants to literally propose to you, but you're just thinking to yourself, this is not what I want in my life. This is not the relationship that I want in my life. I don't feel as though it's almost as though somebody's kind of making this last ditch effort to appease you by trying to offer you something that they think that you want, but this is kind of the opportunity for you to realize, oh my God, I don't want to be manipulated. I'm just going to shut it off right now, because I still have hope that there's something different out there for me. So this is interesting. This is a different kind of reading. So yeah, I would love to hear if this is actually true for any Librans out there, or anyone with Libra prominent in their chart. I've got Libra in my house of death, so that'll be, I'll keep an eye out for that. If yeah, anyway, whatever. Yeah, but that's interesting. So there's a proposal, you say no way, and not only am I not going to do that, I just don't want anything to do with you anymore. I'm getting you out of my life. There's going to be an argument, whatever, but I still have hope for my future, and you're not part of it. That was funny. I really hope that if there's Librans out there listening to this, they can let me know if that happened. Libra, Scorpio. Let's do you guys, Scorpio. Scorpio, 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 Scorpio. What do you guys got going on? Apart from being all intense and shit. All right. Finances, financial situation. Okay, this guy's popping up a lot lately. Something's quite cunning. You might need to be quite cunning. Yeah, it looks like you need to be quite cunning and engage all your wily means at work in order to... We've got two finance cards here. The fish and the bear both relate to our financial situation. The fish really relate to your flow of finances. The bear just relates to your financial stability. So you have to be quite cunning about that this week, about how you put all this together for yourself, because you're feeling a little bit unclear about what's going on. So you're going to have to really think about this in a new way. Use all your wiles to figure this out. Yeah, because there is a little bit of you're feeling a little bit clouded, a bit uncertain, a bit unsure of what's going on with this. You can't quite see what's happening, and you definitely you need to really tap into what's going on to help yourself gain some kind of awareness of this, because there's something going on with your financial flow that's a little bit... I would even just look at things like if you have like some kind of direct debits coming out of your bank account, just things that are going on behind the scenes that are like, hang on a second, I thought I had more money than that. Check your bank statements. Check your paperwork around this. It feels like your financial flow is... you need to be strategic about this. There's something going on behind the scenes that you're not quite in control of, that's happening despite you, and it's confusing you. So yeah, check your paperwork, and check your networking. So what I'm going to say is that, yeah, it feels like this has to do with something... Check your bank, see what kind of direct debits are coming out. Check if you belong to... like a social club or a gym or something like that. Just make sure that actually what is coming out is what is supposed to be coming out. Because you're a little bit... It's almost like it's like you're being, it's a repetitive thing. It's repetitive. Check your bank account and check your statements, because it feels like there's either somebody taking money out of your bank account that's affecting your financial flow. You need to be quite strategic and engaged in this. If you kind of have these things set up that do it automatically, just check into that. Who are we talking about here? Scorpio. Just check into that, because it feels like the moon's not at home in Scorpio at all. It doesn't like it. So I would say that there's a repetitive thing going on with your financial transactions that's not benefiting you, and it's why your financial flow is a little bit disrupted. And if you can have a look at your paperwork, or you may actually receive some kind of communication from somebody that lets you know that this is what's going on. But it's definitely happening kind of outside of your control and awareness, which is why you can't understand. It's just not feeling right for you. Okay, so that was kind of quite specific. So anyway, Sagittarians, let's have a look at you guys. What's going on for you this week, Sagittarians? Sagittarian. That's a funny word if you keep saying it out loud. Sagittarian. Okay, guys, what's going on for the Sagittarians this week? First week of February. What's going on with you guys? Correspondence. Letter. Correspondence. Proposition. Someone's offering you some kind of nice gift. A nice thing. Ooh. Correspondence might actually take away this nice thing. Let's have a look. Ew. Could be a little bit of argument, bit of discord. Again, with this guy. All right. Again, you need to be quite cunning about this. You're going to get some kind of message that tells you that a gift has been, somebody's taking something away from you. Somebody's taking, you're going to find out, someone's going to let you know that they're coming to take something away from you, and it's something that you thought was that you were being rewarded with, that was some kind of gift, some kind of proposal, proposition, some kind of nice thing is being taken away from you, and it's going to cause some kind of argument for sure with this person who sends you this correspondence. Okay. All right, so if you're a woman, this is about you for sure. This is just you. Take it for granted that it's you. Could be about men as well, don't get me wrong. But, or this actually could be correspondence from a woman that is initiating all of this. There is still some kind of door. Oh, okay, so the correspondence that you get is actually going to shut down this opportunity that you thought you had coming. So it's almost like somebody said that something was going to happen, and now they're saying, actually, no, it's not going to happen. And that's going to cause a bit of conflict, obviously, as it would. Yeah. And, you're just feeling like, oh, well, it's going to... okay. So you're getting correspondence from somebody, potentially a woman, and it's going to negate this opportunity that you got initially from somebody, and it's going to cause like some kind of argument, and it's going to be a lot of like backwards and forwards conversation. There might be some kind of like thing where you're trying to negotiate this and like renegotiate it and try and make it happen still, but it's not going to happen because it's cutting something off for sure. So you're probably just going to have to let this one slide, guys, and just let it go. Unfortunately, it looks as though, the thing that you thought that you were being given is actually, it's not going to come your way, and you're going to have to go through this kind of shitty argument or shitty like negotiation back and forth, but it's just not going to happen. It's going to get cut off. So it's time for you to just let that one fly. You're just going to have to let it go. Otherwise, you're going to drive yourself crazy if you kind of try and overthink that one. Who was that? Sagittarians, Capricorns. Let's look at you guys. Capricorns. What do you guys got happening this week? Your birthday season's just finished. I hope it was lovely for you guys. I hope this year is 2020 is a beautiful 2020 for you guys, little Capricorns. Okay, let's see. What do you guys got coming? Oh, new beginnings. Enthusiastic new beginnings as well. At work. Or to do with you just sort of like feeling isolated. But let's have a look. Okay. Looks like you're going to be made an offer of some kind of friendship or relationship or a contract at work. Ah, yes, okay, contract at work. New beginning, contract at work. Okay, and you're going to get some kind of choice about this. It's going to be, you're going to have a choice about which way you go with this. And you get to really follow your heart. So you're going to feel like just going with your heart over your head in terms of the direction that you go when you're offered this new contract at work, which is quite nice. I wouldn't stress about going with how you feel more than think about it, because it is like a real card of the child is like enthusiasm and naivety. So that said, if you do choose to go with your heart, just be aware of all your options, because you're going to feel like really enthusiastic about just like taking that one direction over the other, and you're going to try and follow your heart. Okay, it is going to remove something. Oh, it's going to remove an obstacle. That's nice to see. I was hoping it wasn't going to be like a shitty removing, like, oh yeah, you're being made an offer and someone takes it back again. Okay, so it's going to remove an obstacle. So that's nice. You're going to get an offer of a contract at work, or a new contract at work that's going to take you in an entirely new direction. It's going to be something that really satisfies how you feel, and it's going to be like a heartfelt decision. That's going to open up this really new, nice, beautiful, fresh, you're going to feel like kind of reinvigorated around it, actually. It's going to take away this obstacle that you've had to luck. So it's actually it's going to be like this really new, lucky, new beginning for you guys. So that's just a nice reading. What can I say? So this nice opportunity at work, it could be either a new job or just a promotion or something in the workplace that's definitely some kind of new agreement, new understanding. It's going to be, you're going to get to choose kind of how you go about this and how you feel about it, and the way that you take this, the way that you make this go for you. And it's going to kind of reinvigorate your hope and your luck, which is really nice. So I might leave that one there because that was quite self-explanatory, I think, and nice. Aquarius, happy birthday season, Aquarians. What have you guys got in store for you this week? Aquarius, my friends, Aquarius. Oh, wow, my throat. Okay, Aquarius, what do you got coming up? Okay, all right. Sorry, I'm just trying to understand why that's popping up a lot. Maybe I have to really take that one on board. All right, so being strategic and clever about your finances. Okay, and about the longevity or the stability of your finances. Okay, good news about that from a man. Okay, so a man is going to give you some kind of good news that's going to help you be quite strategic about the stability of your finances in the workplace. So again, all right, so so you're going to get a message. Could be your boss, obviously, a man, unless you are a man, in which case this is just about you. But you're going to get a message, some good news. They're going to help you to, it could be someone from, I don't know, it could be basically someone that you work with, because this does relate to your employment, where you work. It's going to help you be strategic. This message is going to help you really be quite clever about perhaps how you invest, like your long-term investments, this could be, and it's going to be lucky. So take it on board when this person's talking to you, like really listen to what they're saying, because it feels as though this person themselves is actually quite clever and can help you really figure out the best way to invest for the long term that's going to bring you some good rewards. And it's fated. So this is something that's just coming along. It's one of those opportunities of a lifetime, I think, that you can have this this news that's coming your way is definitely something that's going to bring you great luck. I mean, far out, like buy a lottery ticket. I don't know. That sounds like pretty good for your long-term financial future. It's going to be really helpful for you guys. I think that's pretty good for you guys, for Aquarius. Nice. It's not like somebody's going to bring you a message and then shatter your dreams. And what's next? Pisces, lucky last. Next time I'm going to start with Pisces and go backwards, because you guys always wait to the end. Pisces, let's go. Pisces. Proposal. Oh, okay. Life-changing. All right, so you're going to get a life-changing message, written message. Usually, when it's the letter, usually means it's not someone just talking to you. It's a letter, it's a email, it's a text message, it's something even that you read online or something like that. It's life-changing, and it's regarding some kind of proposition that's going to really be a great opportunity for you guys. Wow, okay, this is great, Pisces. It was nice to wait till the end to hear this. Okay, so there's a proposal coming your way that's going to open up new opportunities for like really life-changing, positive, life-changing scenario. And it's going to involve a choice to go down a new path, okay? All right, it's going to take away... Okay, it's going to take away some kind of stability, which is fair enough, because anytime there's like this great big upheaval, it's understandable that it's going to take away a little bit of your stability. It's going to be it's an upheaval. It's a massive change. It is a new opportunity. It is a proposal probably out of the blue. You probably weren't expecting it, and it could actually take you out of your comfort zone a little bit and kind of push you outside your ordinary boundaries. Okay, and it does relate to knowledge and learning and potentially a secret. So whether or not the secret just means that it's something that's completely unknown to you and even outside of anything that you're thinking about, which does seem to... It feels like that's what it is, actually, as though this is something that you had not even considered at all. Like you've done a lot of reading and research, and you've got a lot of knowledge about a lot of other things, but this proposal that's coming your way to really shift the things for you in a very life-changing, dramatic way feels as though it's something that you hadn't even considered. Which is pretty exciting. It's definitely going to be a little bit destabilizing, but that's okay. It's going to take away... What it's taking away, though, is something that you probably need to get rid of anyway. You probably need to push beyond these boundaries a little bit, push beyond your comfort zone a little bit, and just take this opportunity when it's presented to you, because it's something that's totally outside of your headspace right now. It's going to give you an opportunity to learn quite a lot and learn new things, so it's worth the investment. So that's what you guys have got to look forward to, or to keep an eye out for this week in February, Pisces. Cool. Awesome. All right, I got through that okay. Voice is still intact, just barely. I hope everybody has a great week, and I'll do another one of these next week. Let me know if any of this is relevant for you, if any of this comes to fruition for you guys, and I will talk to you next time. Namaste and Amor fati. Thanks for hanging out.